Now, is it really true that Hollywood power players are no longer picking up Meghan Markle's phone calls? A certain source here is claiming so. That Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, has hit a whole new challenge. And that is having her phone call answered by those who are the big decision makers in Hollywood. And the reason they are not picking up her phone calls comes down to one key thing. And what is that? Before we look into this, I would like to welcome all of you brand new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining Francis Page Media. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure to do so that you stay up to date with all the latest that is going on in the world of our British royals. So, Meghan Markle seems to have hit another big roadblock. According to this source, all the big money players, decision makers are running away each time they see that phone ring. Oh, the Duchess of Sussex is calling. They can't be asked to pick up her phone calls. And that it comes down to one key reason. Meghan Markle is no longer making any money. You know how Hollywood operates. These people will they will be all over you. If you're marketable, if you are making money, if you're rich, make no money, you are going to lose friends. And this is what we are seeing here with Meghan Markle, according to this story here. The likes of Oprah Winfrey, Kevin Costner, all of these guys, we see Meghan Markle, surrounding herself with, all these parties she's going to, these would be the sort of power people who probably, endorse her, fight battles behind the scenes and, make way for her, to get her name onto those, contracts and business deals. But nobody wants to know now in these so-called big circles, because Meghan is not making money. Now we know that she signed that podcast deal with Spotify. Everybody was excited. This is big money. She's going to be interviewing celebrities, and this is money, of course. People will be tuning in to watch 2 episodes, and that deal disappeared. Spotify pulled out, everybody pulled out. It was very badly managed. It was the first test of Meghan Markle to see whether she would be capable of taking on big projects. That was a fail. And remember, these so-called power people in Hollywood are watching, they are following up on these activities to see whether, can we line her up with another one? So she failed that one. And they sort of maybe thought, she's very new in Hollywood. We are going to probably give her another chance. So they sign up to Netflix. 1 episode. The second one was, will it come out? Will it not? Are they releasing it today or tomorrow? And they fail to beat those deadlines. And later on, did they release anything apart from the polo one that we've seen that really terrible trailer come out? There was the Harry and Meghan one, was it? So you can hardly count successes, on Netflix with the projects they had signed on with Netflix. So again, all of these power players in Hollywood were observing and seeing how Meghan Markle was struggling to capitalize on those opportunities. Now, this story is not clear whether they were talking about Sussex as a whole, but what I have seen is that Meghan Markle is the one whose calls are being unanswered. So it is very clear to see that money, lack of money, deals coming through. Meghan Markle's decline every day is not good for these power players in Hollywood, because they want somebody who is going to be there, who is capable of bringing in more money. Okay, and obviously when Meghan Markle left and Prince Harry left the royal family for United States, there was always this feeling that, okay, they are going to make money. Of course, they are members of the British royal family. They are going to break through circles easily. The problem came when they were not allowed to use those titles. So everybody really looks at them as Meghan and Harry, who are just like everybody else. And I know Meghan continues to use the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, in some of these deals, but people know, all these big players in Hollywood know that those titles nowadays for Meghan and Prince Harry mean nothing. So this is going to be a very big problem for this brand moving forward in any meaningful ways. Her cooking show, we are told, started filming last summer. So people were expecting the show to be airing on Netflix by now, but it's nowhere to be seen. Okay, we don't know what happened to Meghan Markle's cooking show. Okay, then we all know what's going on with Archwell. It's okay. So there is no money coming in, not at all. What else then can we talk about from Meghan Markle? So you can see that the big stars know that with Meghan Markle, it's more like it's finished. They can't promote a product which everybody has sort of given up on. If Meghan Markle was going to be a product in this sense, I don't see these people who are so fueled by fame, money, power, businesses growing big and bigger, becoming any more interested in Meghan Markle and her decline. What are your thoughts, my dear friends? Leave them in the comments section below. And I think it's safe to say as well that the Polo Netflix project, we saw that Netflix and the trailer, which was badly done. Again, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry putting themselves down as executive producers with this sort of shoddy work they have done with that series. It's very, very interesting, isn't it? And the problem also comes down to the fact that with Meghan Markle, she's always going to be where she is because she can't take in any advice. And probably some of these people are giving up working with her because they know that she will not listen to them. Okay, she comes in and she wants to take the whole thing and makes it her own. Stay subscribed here at Francis Page Media.